Hello and welcome to Food and Fitteds. I am at Turtle Creek Stadium in Traverse City, Michigan. If you want to know where that is, just do that little hand thing with your palm facing you for Michigan, and Traverse City is at the top of your ring finger. And they have a really cool stadium. As you can see, the outside it looks just like these townhouses or condominiums are all around the place. In fact, if it weren't for the stadium lights, I wouldn't know that there was a stadium there. I mean, it totally blended in well. It was really neat. This is a collegiate wood bat stadium, but you would not know it from at the inside. I mean, it is spread out. They have plenty of seats right there, so they obviously have embraced baseball here, even though it's not an affiliated team. And it's just a wonderful stadium. And join me as we look around. Okay, this time I'm not going to make you wait for the fitted portion. I went straight to the team store. The Traverse City has a wonderful team store. As you can see, their fitted hats, their dad hats, their snapbacks. They have alternate logos there. That's their, I think it was Corky, their wine, salute to wine night. And in addition to the alternate logos, they just have plenty of shirts available with their main Pit Spitters logo. And this is what brought me to Traverse City, Michigan. Seriously, I altered my whole trip. I was going to go through Chicago, and I dropped it when I saw that I could hit Traverse City Pit Spitters. I could have spent a ton of money in here. I had to stop myself. I got a couple of shirts, a couple of hats, but man, I was wanting to buy hoodies. And like I said, they have jerseys available. They have men, women, kids stuff, novelty items. So if you love that logo as much as I do, have at it. On the left there is their road hat. That's a fitted hat. And for some reason, their home hat on the right, they didn't have in fitted. They had stretch hats. So I got a fitted and a stretched hat, but both with that wonderful Traverse City Pit Spitters logo. And now let's begin the eating. Okay, they have, to the right there is their Normie Norm concession stand. So they have all the normal stuff you'd want. I started off at the Tortuga Tacos. And Tortuga Tacos, they have street tacos and nacho helmet and a beer stand right next to it. In fact, they had a craft beer stand as well. But I went with the helmet nachos so I could get a souvenir helmet, so I could get something else with that awesome Pit Spitters logo on it. And they'll fill you up. I mean, beef, chicken, they let me combine both. And they put the nacho cheese and the salsa and pico de gallo and lettuce and shredded cheese as well as queso. I mean, they really fill you up. And of course, I got to wash this down, so I went to Traverse City Whiskey Company. This was a Guy Fieri night. They were having a Guy Fieri night, so they had some specialty cocktails going on at the Traverse City Whiskey Company pit stop. That's the name of it. Get it? All right. They had a spiked Arnold Palmer, a Tom Collins, and then a cotton candy curveball drink. So in addition to their chips and popcorn and regular drinks, you could get those specialty items. And I went with the spiked Arnold Palmer. So a little lemonade, a little sweet tea, and a little kick. I think it was vodka that was the added element in there. And of course, it's topped with a lemon slice and, of course, a cherry, because you're at the Traverse City Pit Spitters. All the food in that souvenir helmet combined with the alcohol in the spiked Arnold Palmer meant that not only was I going to sit down for a little while and watch some baseball, I had to fight off the urge to take a nap. And there was some exciting baseball that was able to keep me awake. But, eventually my sweet tooth is going to come a-calling. And so I went to the cream shop. And this is where you can get your helmet, souvenir helmets. You can get your cones, you can get your sundaes, you can get your floats, and it's all decked out in the team colors. And you got a place to sit there if you need to avoid the rain, or if it's too hot or sunny. I went with another specialty item they had just for Guy Fieri night, and that was a special super donut sundae. So you had strawberry cheesecake flavored ice cream in the souvenir helmet. So I got another item with that awesome logo on it, topped with whipped cream, chocolate sauce, and a cherry, of course. We're at Traverse City Pit Spitters. And then the bonus item, the mini donuts. And it was awesome as it looked. Warning, be aware of bouncing beach balls at a Traverse City Pit Spitters game, especially if you're filming content. I almost lost my helmet nachos because I wasn't paying attention. Needless to say, the staff here at the Pit Spitters keep the fun and games going in between innings, and this was certainly exciting to participate in. But food cravings kept calling, so I went down to the third base grill. They have a big grill stand right here set up where they do dogs, brats, burgers, pulled pork, barbecue. They had chopped steak sandwiches. They had pulled pork cheesesteaks. And I got a barbecue sandwich, kind of a good old-fashioned barbecue sandwich. They asked me if I wanted a cheese slice on it. And I thought, okay, cheese? No. Can I have coleslaw? And then they looked at me funny. So it's very interesting to see barbecue in other sections of the country when you've been raised in the South. But it tasted great. Well, I needed something to wash that barbecue sandwich down with, and I also needed another item with that awesome Traverse City Pit Spitters logo on it. So I went to what I call the Normie Norm concession stand there next to the Tortuga Tacos and got a souvenir cup and filled it with soda. Wait a second. I'm in northern Michigan. Shouldn't I say pop? Is it pop or soda? Y'all correct me in the comments here. But thank you for tuning in to this episode of Food and Fitteds from Turtle Creek Stadium in Traverse City, Michigan. And I'm going to leave you with your moment of zen. It is going to be the sounds of a walk-off win because the Pit Spitters were victorious in the bottom of the ninth.